Blame takes away your power. So right now I'm rereading one of the books that I recommend to people. Why is this happening to me again, and what can I do about it? By Michael Rice. In one of his chapters, he talks about where does your power lie? And it says here, violence is an attempt to control. The more insecure or out of control people feel, the more violent it will be their thoughts, words, and actions. And then he goes on to say, blame is a way of giving away your power and pretend it's somebody else's fault. This is, I think, a key point in a lot of people's conversations with others and about themselves. Whenever we feel insecure or we feel like we don't want to take responsibility, we tend to lash out towards others. This is where the phrase projection comes in. When we have insecurities about ourselves, we tend to find that in other people and attack it because we're like, ooh, that's feeling a little bit weird. Okay, let's change tact and put it on somebody else. What's really cool is when we have these feelings that come up, we are actually able to do something about it. Every time they come up is an opportunity, and I'm going to use the word heal, even though it's kind of a term that's tricky to use because it's a medical term as well, and I don't mean it in the medical sense. When we have a feeling that is negative or something that's unuseful is probably the better term, and that feeling comes up, that's the moment in time where we can acknowledge, ooh, that's something that needs fixing. And then we can go and deal with it. That's the really cool thing. So what he's talking about here is when we have those negative experiences, those feelings of anger or of violence, whether it's in word, actions, or deeds, what was the precursor to that? What needs to be bettered so that that doesn't happen again? Where can you take control of your own actions so that you don't have to go into the victim mentality? Puts you on the cause or the effect side of the equation versus the cause side where you have your power. When you shift blame to others, everybody else has the power but you, which then spirals you down because when you're powerless, you have no control, and you have no control, then the fear and anxiety kick in, and then that triggers a whole bunch of other things. So when you take back your control, put you in the cause side of the equation, now you can do something about it. You can take ownership of it. You can figure out, okay, this person said this, which caused me to feel this. How can I go and fix that? And then once you resolve that, the next time you encounter that scenario, it's no big deal. You can move on with your day and all is well. And that's the really cool thing, right? Every time we encounter these things, we can go and fix them, make them better, make them useful. If you struggle with fixing that scenario or any scenario like that, reach out to me. I'd love to work with you. There's lots of techniques and skills that we can be implemented to change those scenarios into something useful and something helpful. So I hope this helps you a little bit today. At least gets you thinking about it. And have a beautiful day, and like and share. Appreciate it. Otherwise, send me a message and I'd love to hear from you.